Hey everybody, this is Nick Phillips with P&H Lawn Care and Echo Means Business User Advisory Group. And today's video, I'm going to address three things. You're going to have to stick around to the end of the video to get a recap of what those three things are. But the title of this video is how this one-man operation gets it all done in one day. Here we go. Have a good day, big man. Love you. Okay, y'all see how the wind's blowing? I mean, it's vicious. So this is the third day in a row that we have had sustained winds of 20 to 25 miles an hour with wind gusts at 45. Temps ranging around 50, 52 degrees, which is making the wind chill about anywhere between 40 and 45, which on a mower is cold. So in lawn care, you've got two choices on days like this. Number one, you can text your customers and say, hey, look at the weather, I won't be there today. And I'd say 90% of them would go, I don't blame you, I wouldn't want to mow in this either. Option number two, hop on the mower and get it and just fight through it. See it, look at that. And just fight through it. I've got on thermals because on a mower, your legs freeze, and hoodie and shirt, long sleeve t-shirt underneath, and I will probably put on a jacket whenever I get out. So anyway, let's go to my first two. This is going to be a lesson in solo lawn care productivity, but more importantly, route density. So I'm pulling out of my driveway right now, and we're going to go to the first 2 yards. All right, number one and number two. Long trip, huh? Okay, let's take a look here. The mileage is 79,080.0, so that works out great. Tracking this will be really easy. 80.0 on the first. So I'm starting out. First 2 yards are done. Let's see how far to the next one. Okay, so we're at 80.5, and the main reason for that is because I go down this way and circle around, and I think this circle is probably a quarter of a mile, so it's really closer than that. But for sake of this video, we'll just say 5/10 of a mile, half a mile to the next yard. Now let me show you, because I won't do the mileage on this one. See that house with the black truck right there? That's the next customer after we leave here. So let's get started. Okay, this will be number 5 and number 6. I think my goal for today is 12, but we're just going to keep going and see how many we can get. But yeah, side by side. Okay, so we're going to change things up a little bit. I just finished number 7, and it's 81.3, so 1.3 miles, and I've done 7 yards so far. I'm getting hungry, so we're going to talk about that real quick. Usually on Sunday night, my wife will bake a can of biscuits and fry up some ham or fry up sausage patties, and then I've got a biscuit for every day the week. I usually eat them like Monday through Wednesday or Thursday, and those are already prepared. I can throw them in the microwave, head out the door. So that's what I like to start my day with. Protein and the carbs and the biscuits gets me going. But I also keep a lot of snacks. Sorry, I've got chips, Fritos, and Doritos, but it's not just junk food, guys. So I like these little Lunchables. These are like the fancy Lunchables. Sometimes I'll bring a sandwich, but I've got grapes, peanut butter crackers, bars, all kinds of energy bars. This one is a Larabar, all natural peanut butter chocolate chip. So that gives you a boost of energy. Little Halos. And I had an apple in there. It must have disappeared. So that's what I like to keep me going. That way, in between each yard, I can just grab something, throw it in my mouth, like eat a bar between yards. That'll give you energy for the next one. I try not to eat like a lot at one time, because then you just get tired and sluggish and you can't move as fast on the next yard that you pull up to. But the odometer is going to tell a fib on this, because I just thought of something. A yard that I'm doing today, she goes and picks up her kids, and I like to get the yard done before she gets home with the kids, because they'll be out and wanting to play and stuff. And if they're already home before I get to it, then she's got to keep them in the house until I get done. So I'm these are all really close together, so it's not really out of the way, it's just out of order. So I'm going to run grab it, backtrack just a little bit, and it's less than a mile probably, but we'll find out. I'll show y'all driving down the road, okay? Okay, so that's the street that I did the 2 side by side and then went down around the corner and mowed the other one. Got those 3, but what I'm bypassing is I've got one on this street right there that you'll see in just a minute, and I've also got that one right there on the corner, that one right there. But I'm running that out the road just a little ways to get that one before she gets home with the kids from school, and then I'll backtrack and grab those. So I'm sitting on 2.4 right now. So like I said, it's not very far out of the way. We'll check it here in a little bit. Okay, so check this out. Just pulling away from number 8. So I've been trying to show you all the stripes on each one of them. So we're heading back towards those 2 that we passed that I told you all about. I'm gonna let this car come on out, because you'll see in just a second. So this is all Red Oak Lane. Even though these houses look a lot different from the houses that we just left, it's still the same street. So we come down through here, and there we go, right there. That's how close those 2 are. and apparently that one needs it pretty badly. Okay, we're at 83.2. So let's see how far to the next one, and then those two that I passed on the street that I pointed to, we're going to finish up with those two. Okay, guys? Okay, we're at 83.2. We're at 84.3. So 1.1 mile to the next yard. So guys, hang around, because there's a moral to this story why I want y'all to see how close each one of these yards are. I think everyone will find it very beneficial. Okay, 5.7, so 1.4 miles back to the one that we passed a little while ago. Remember that one? Okay, so I'm gonna hop out and do it, and the next one's just right down the street here. $86.6, so 6.6 miles. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. Why am I so concerned with the mileage on that? Direct route density is in direct correlation with how productive you can be, whether you're a solo lawn care operator or you're managing crews. The more yards you can cram into the smaller area, the better off you're going to be. So driveway to driveway, this is where we started the video this morning. 6.6 miles, 12 yards done. So for me, that's great. The more time you spend on a mower or landscaping, and the less time you're in your truck, the better. You're spending less money on gas in the truck, and that mine happens to be a diesel, so that makes up for quite a bit of money. So the route density actually enables me to be more productive. Are they all this close? All my yards this close together? No. I wish they were, but almost. I've done a much better job getting them like this. I've actually dropped a bunch of yards from last year and picked up more yards so my route density could be better. So 3 things I want y'all to take away from this video. Number 1, route density leads to productivity. That's the first thing we were just talking about. Number 2 is food and hydration. Always keep snacks with you. Always keep water and Gatorades with you. Y'all saw me pack my cooler this morning. Incorporate fruit and vegetables. I like to take carrot sticks and celery sticks with me also in the summer, because the more, not only is it good for you, but it also helps you stay hydrated. The little halos or cuties or whatever you want to call them, the little oranges and apples and stuff like that. Not only are you getting the vitamins and stuff that mom always told you to eat your fruits and vegetables, but it's also keeping you hydrated, which is going to be really important in the summer months that are coming up. So always keep something to eat, because you got to have fuel, because you're burning so many calories, and always stay hydrated. The third thing to help me stay productive, this morning, I don't always do this, but I already had my trailer hitched up. I like to take my trailer off, but this morning I already had it hooked up. Your gas cans and your gas can and your mix can are full, and both your mowers are full and your truck's full. That way you're not having to stop at a gas station and refill everything, which is going to take time out of your day. So either do that in the morning before you take off, but I prefer to do it at night whenever I get done with my yards. That way, whenever I wake up the next day, I just gotta get in the truck and everything's ready to go. So that's the 3 things I recommend to you guys: route density, food and hydration, and have your equipment ready to roll the next morning. So thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all stay safe out there, and I hope this helped you guys out a whole lot. I'll see you next time.